Hello everyone, my name is Rob and this is a RAB Superlite Shelter 4. Right, so I'm on the GoPro here because I'm going to experiment with this video, just so I can show you. So you can see this is a 4-person shelter. Picked this up a couple of days ago and give it a test trial up on Scarfell. Went up with the family and decided to use it not as an emergency shelter, but although it was chucking it down, we sat in it and had our sarnies, which was rather nice not to have wet sandwiches. So it can be used not just as an emergency shelter, but also just as a shelter from anywhere. So you can see it's got its own little bag. There's a mesh on the end there, so any water can drip out when you put it away. The bag itself is actually integral or part of the shelter itself. So you just pull it out. That's actually part of the shelter. So there we go. So if I open this out, we'll see if I get inside it. There you go, it's opened up quite nicely for me there. So you can see the size. I don't know if you can see the size of it. It's a snug fit for 4 people, but you don't need a huge amount of space really. Obviously the smaller the better, because it's going to be a smaller space to try and heat up with your body, and it does heat up really well. It's that RAB material that you get on a lot of the jackets. It's kind of got that slimy, silky sort of feel to it. Yeah, there we go, and it's got reflectors that should be on the outside. There you go, so you put that on the outside so it makes it even more visible. And should we get inside? Yeah. There we go, so we're inside. So you throw it over, one person goes that end, I'm sat this end, and you can see on the bottom there, there's like just a little area to kind of put your bag on, sit on, so you can be off the wet floor and trying to help sort of hold it down. And you got a little vent hole here as well, a little bit of air in. Although it does blow underneath as well anyway. So pretty difficult to review with just myself not being able to hold it up. But there, I'll give you an idea of what the 4-person shelter is. This is super light. RAB do another model which is not quite half the price, but it's a less expensive model. The pack weight on it is I can't remember how much it is now. It's almost double the weight. This is almost half of the weight of the other, and the material is completely different. Also, the other one, the pack size, is a lot bigger as well. So this takes up a very small amount of space in your bag. That it's not even going to question, shall I bother putting it in? You just chuck it in, because why wouldn't you have it in there? So which way is that going out? So there we go. Grab a handful of this, pull it all back into itself. Have I done that right? Yeah. And just stuff it back into itself. As I say, it's great not just as an emergency, don't think of it just as an emergency shelter that comes out in dire circumstances. We sat under this at the top of the mountain when it was chucking it down, just to eat our sarnies. Or just if you're getting cold and you just need to you know, just have 10 minutes, or get stuff out your bag. Maybe it's bucketing it down, you don't want to open up your bag entirely for the heavens to rain down in there, or you might want to have a change of clothes. So it's just, you got to think of it as just a shelter for all occasions. You can see how waterproof it is. It's struggling to get the air out of the thing. And shove it all back in there. Look how small that goes. I mean, that's not much more than my 2 fists in size, and that packs down super small, and it really is extremely light. I wouldn't not think about putting this in my rucksack for a day's travel. Just leave it in there. Hang on. There you go. Schoolboy error. I have put that in inside out because the little pull cord's the other way up. on the Rabs on the inside. But there you go, you get the idea. And that just sits in the back of your backpack. So there we go, that's the Rab 4-person superlite. Code on it is the MR50OR4. There's a 2-person one. I'm not sure if there's a 1-person, but there's a 2-person. Yeah, I think it's a fantastic piece of kit, and I'm always going to carry this with me. Right, thanks for watching. If this has been any use to you, give us a like up, give us a like and a thumbs up and all that sort of business, and hopefully see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. My name's Rob. Bye.